now.
Hey, thanks for dropping by Can't Let Her Die DIY. I got a great idea. Let's change out some bulbs. This is a 2014 Subaru Outback. It is 9 years old. So you can expect after 9 years, you may have a bulb or two burned. I got a taillight bulb and a stoplight, both burnt out. Now we gotta change this out because it gives the cops a chance to pull us over. Not that we're doing anything wrong, but it just is a waste of my time. So we don't want to have them pulling us over because we've got a tail light out. So we're going to fix that before they see it. Check this out. It's a little tricky, so you might want to check out how I do it. Okay, we have a blown bulb. The blown bulb is right there. That's the one we're after. It's the brake light. And to get that, you're going to have to open your hatchback. Up we go. There's a secret panel right here. Check it out. It has two C clips and they're a little different. Spin it a little bit, exposes a little crack. Get your fingernail in there, pull it out, and it comes right out. Now, if you do have a little flat screwdriver, you can just do like that, dig your fingernail in there, pull it off, and boom! The secret panel is off and it exposes your light. Now we have to go a little further. We have to remove this bolt and this bolt. Now this, you can get this with your Phillips, but this looks like it's the first time this is ever being done, so that tells you something. This is a 9-year-old vehicle, 162,000 kilometers, so you may expect to start burning bulbs at that point, at least the brake light. The best way to get it so you don't strip it out is use your 10 millimeter. Stuck in place, you gotta pull it out going this way because there's little clips in the back. You don't want to break those off, so pull it directly in that direction. Slide it straight out. And I'll show you the clips. So there's the two clips I was talking about. One there holds this part of the lens in and they clip right in there. So that's why you have to pull it straight out so they slide out. They slide out that way. Don't pull it this way because you'll break your clips. So we're looking at the middle one. So if you turn this counterclockwise about 10 degrees, there's your bulb. Right? And that should just snap out like that. Now it's okay to let that dangle. There's your burnt bulb. And we will get a new bulb. It is a 7440 12 volt bulb, so that's the number you need to know, 7440. Now the new bulb, make sure you wipe off any fingerprints with a clean rag, and because that'll heat up and prematurely burn your bulb out. And then don't touch it as you get it in there, sort of like that, and there you go, I touched it. So just kind of wipe off your fingerprints and then back in the way we found it. So there's only one way this can go in. If you look at the notches in there, and then it fits in, and then you turn it 10 degrees to the right clockwise. Bingo! Now we reassemble. Now when I get into these panels here, don't have a lot of access to, when you get in here, it's a good time to apply some corrosion control. This is dielectric grease spray, Terminator. I use it all the time. It's a great creeper. So I'll get in here and remove some of the pine needles. And I don't really clean it, but I do spray some of this. And this is really good for electrical as well. You can spray the wires, won't hurt it. It'll actually help and prevent rust. Get in there, all down in those cavities. Like that. It repels water and moisture, so when you get condensation on those bolts, you can see where it's a little bit of rusty there and there. This will prevent that from happening. So that's all you need to do, just like that. It'll live in there for years, decades. So now we need to slide this back in, and we can even put a little bit of grease on those, and that'll let it slide a lot easier. So if you see, make sure you line these up with these to get that back in there. So just like that, and then push it on. There, right? If you got it in right, it should hold itself. Correct? And now we just put these bolts back in. You guys got this. Piece of cake. A little tricky, but you got this video and that'll help. And then we can tighten it up with your Phillips or your 10mm. Whatever is your fancy. And now the secret panel goes back on. Get in here like that. Snaps in place. And your C-clips, remember those? They just push in. Leave that part out, the center part out, push in, and then push in the center part. And then return it the way you found it, like that. And that's it. I love Subaru. They seem to do things really well. Now I have one more bulb I'm targeting. I have a blown bulb right there, that one. But the tail light right there. That's my next target. To that, open up the hatchback and look up, way up. And we got a secret panel right here. You can get your fingernail in there or use a key. Use your car key. And look at that. Now it looks a lot better up there. It looks brand new. 9 years old, that looks brand new. Now, this is the one we're after. Turn it counterclockwise like that. And it pulls right out. Look at that. How easy is that? Now this bulb should, once you get a hold of it, pull right out. You can see where that's burnt. Put it up there, you line the notches off, and you turn to the right. And it snaps. Now that's hard. So it only turns a little bit. And that's it. You're done. You snap your panel on, and it's a done deal. We're good to go. Okay, we got the key in there. We got one light on there. And you want to hit the brakes, hon? And we got a brake light. So we are rocking.